Hey YouTube, how are ya? My name is Allison. I am 42 years old and this is my very first YouTube video. I have gotten really into watching makeup videos on YouTube lately. I love seeing the new techniques and seeing what people think about the products. What I do notice is that, at least from what I've seen, and I don't pretend to say that I've watched every single YouTube video out there about makeup, but I've seen a lot of the ones for like the younger folks in their 20s and so, like going super glam. And then I've seen some for women in their 50s and 60s. And I'm 42. I feel like I'm at a point where my skin is changing. I don't even have like the most awesome products that I'm about to use. There's nothing that I swear by. So I would love recommendations. But I just thought I would try this. By the way, I am such a novice that I don't even know if the lighting is any good. We'll see if this works. Give it a go. But what I thought I would do is just like show you what I'm doing and try a couple products and see if you like it at all. If you do, this is a classic YouTube thing, right? Please subscribe to my channel and like the video. Okay, so what I have done so far, I'm just going to do like a basic makeup routine today, although I am going to do a little test of something. So what I've done so far is I've washed my face and I'm moisturized. I use the Advanced Night Cream by City Beauty all around my eye area. I've been using it for about 3 months. I do believe, not like I took picture or photographic evidence, but I do believe it's starting to help my general eye area look a little better. You can see that I do have bags under my eyes. They did used to be bluer, and I do have fine lines that I think this is starting to help. So, and I like the way the product goes on. It feels really nice. It does moisturize that area. And then for my general face moisturizer, I actually use Eucerin Redness Solutions Night Cream. So yes, it says it's a night cream. Yes, I use it all the time. I use Redness Solutions because for me personally, I don't know if you can see this particularly well, but this cheek is really, really red. And it apparently is a form of rosacea, which is hard to treat. So I haven't gone for any prescription treatment because I can cover it with makeup. It's not that bad. But if I don't use this for a couple of days in a row, because I'm lazy, I don't always do stuff that I'm supposed to do. If I don't use it, then I do notice like the little rosacea bump. I do notice the little rosacea blemishes start to come up. So that's my moisturizing routine. And then what I thought I would do today is do kind of a test. I recently bought this NYX primer base, which is definitely one of the more affordable primers out there. I'm going to put it on half of my face and before I do my makeup. Now, okay, this is ridiculous, but my favorite foundation so far, open to suggestions, is Garnier Skin Active BB Cream. Okay, it's not actually foundation, it's supposed to just be BB cream. For me, I have not found another one that actually looks like skin and doesn't get cakey or doesn't just get weird. I don't know if maybe it's because I don't use primer. Maybe primer would help, so I'm gonna try that. I'm not even perfectly in love with this. Like, it's fine. The color match on me is perfect. I am using the one that is called 5-in-1 Miracle Skin Perfector Oily / Combo Skin, which I think I have combination skin. In the color light medium. So that's what I'm going to use on my whole face after priming half of it. And then I thought I would show you my favorite mascara and my favorite lipstick, and also how I do the rest of my face with a little like blush and stuff. But please feel free to comment. Please let me know what you think. Please suggest additional products because, by the way, like I said, yeah, I know this is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I would love to have a better foundation. I would love a little better coverage and stay, but It's the best I found so far. And I don't actually spend a lot of time or energy trying to find a better one because it's like, okay, it's fine. Uh, but help me if you can. All right. So I'm going to go in and prime. So I'm going to prime this side of my face and we will leave this side unprimed and see if it makes any difference. Oh my God, that's a lot of primer for only half my face. Oh, I think I need, hang on. Okay, that's better. Okay, I don't know. But I'm gonna just kind of start by patting it on. And I do want to make sure to prime around my eye area because I'm hoping that I'll see a little bit less of my fine lines if I do that. And my forehead too, of course. I need a touch more after all. Okay. Just prime, prime, prime. If anybody watches Nikki tutorials, you know her thing is not to prime is a crime. I have really never primed. I just bought this product recently. It looks like it's a different color. It's making my skin change colors a little bit. Okay, so I've just bought this product recently. I'm definitely fine to try to prime, but I don't believe that it's a crime not to prime, but we'll see. It's all new. Okay, so I've primed. The rest of my face, as I said, is pretty much just moisturized. So I do put my BB cream on like a foundation. I don't know, maybe that's why I get a slightly better effect than just plain put it on like lotion BB cream. I don't know, but I'm starting with some of it on the back of my hand. And I'm using a brush by Ulta, which is called the Flawless Complexion brush, which I do really like. Although I want to play with, what are those thingies called? Oh my God. What are those thingies called? I don't know. The sponges. I want to get a beauty sponge and see how that goes. So, see. Okay, so yeah, okay, you guys, the redness on my face is so much more obvious. Not through the camera, but so we'll see if you can actually see that. I'm gonna just do the one half of my face and we'll see what we think. So I just kind of pat this in. And then kind of like push it out so that there's a bit of blending. So it is, you know, evening out my skin tone a bit, which is great. And that's kind of what I'm looking for. Okay. Now I will do the other half of my face. Get a little more here. So I'm trying to see right now if I can tell the difference with the primer. I am, again, being careful to like pat it on and not smear it on, because I don't want to smudge or affect that primer underneath. Okay, so my first impressions of the primed versus not primed side, I'm definitely seeing, let me turn this way. I'm definitely seeing less shine on the side that was primed. So it seems like it took that shininess. Yeah, it's definitely less shiny. It's more shiny, definitely over on the non-primed side. As far as the coverage goes, that's interesting. What's happening on my nose? I do think that the primed side is actually a little bit less cakey. I think I'm getting an overall better result with this, basic product. I just brushed my hair with this. With this basic product than I normally do with the without using a primer. So that's very interesting. Maybe I'll be a convert and totally want to prime from now on. Okay, so I'm just gonna pull this back. The next thing that I do is, and please, and I know there's an ongoing debate about, oh, let's just add a little more right here. I know there's a lot of debate about powders. Right now, again, open to suggestions. I use a pressed powder. It is by Pure. It is the 4-in-1 pressed mineral makeup, broad spectrum SPF 15, mineral compact in color porcelain. This can apparently be used as its own all-in-one. I use it as a top. I just use it as a top finish over my foundation. So, and in particular, I do tend to put more of it on my red cheek because it further kind of tamps that down, which, is important to me. And I pretty much just put it across my cheeks, my nose. On this cheek, I'll just do lower cheek a little bit. The whole cheek tends to get red, more so on this side than this, but I'll just kind of go over it. And so that now has taken away a bit more of the sheen that I'm seeing on this side. But, overall, this side that was primed is looking pretty good. I mean, this looks normal to me. I think this looks a little better. Yeah, this looks better than normal. Okay, fine. So I'm powdered. I currently right now do not use concealer. See, I'm so basic. Why am I doing a YouTube video? This is basic. Yeah, I don't use concealer right now. Concealer suggestions, throw them at me. Would love to have a way to deal with this, but I don't currently. Okay, so I wanted to show you my next product. Let's go in for some blush and highlight. So I have a little product here. This is by, oh my God, who is this by? It's J&J Design. Okay, I got this literally from CVS. Okay, yeah. So this is a, oh my God, a 3-part compact with kind of like a highlighter, a bronzer, and a blush. Now they all have shine to them. I do really want to try a bronzer and blush that do not have that shimmeriness to them. I would like to try them in like a matte format, but for now this is what I go with. I am going to apply this with my brush, also from Ulta. It has no name. Oh no, it does. It's called number 227, Flawless Blush. So what I typically do is, my cheeks are already pretty pink, right? And if you can't tell, this is, we have foundation and powder covering this, but it still already has a pink hue. This side, not quite as much. So I tend to go in with both the bronzer color and the blush color a little bit. And I just kind of pat that in like right below. I'm not putting it really like way on top of my cheekbone. My cheekbone is pretty much right here. So I'm just going like a little bit under it and patting so as not to disturb the other makeup we've put there. So on my other cheek, I do a little more bronzy, and I don't do as much of the pink because I'm pretty pink. But you do you. Okay, then I will take again the bronzy one, maybe a little bit of the pinky one, and I'm gonna go up here just for a little sun-kissed glow. Okay, I need like a real mirror to check. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're getting it. All right. So, honestly, this is like pretty much all I do. The one other thing I've gotten into lately, so I have pretty ample brows. I could probably like, you know, shape them a little bit better and pluck some of the like strays. I don't know if you can see, but I do have like little strays and stuff. But I don't right now, so I just kind of just give them a little brush so that they are, you know, up and look like I've made an effort. That's about it right there. Oops, you can't see me. There we go. This one's weird. I don't like that one. And then I'm gonna get into lashes. So use my curler. I curl before I mascara. And honestly, like, I'm so weird, right? I have this totally weird red cheek, and then I have lashes that this side they're already curled, and if I use the lash curler, it'll like uncurl them, and so I only curl the one side. I'm weird. Okay, but that looks good. And then the mascara that I've been using is by Thrive Cosmetics. It's Liquid Lash Extensions. Is that sure? Liquid Lash Extensions by Thrive, and it's called Bryn in the color Rich Black. And honestly, we're almost done with my pretty basic routine. Just get this on here. And I like to try to do a little wiggle on the bottom, coat them all the way through to the top, and get a little more. I am going to go back and do my bottom lashes as well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I got mascara on my eyelid. See, I'm like so imperfect. So do you guys see how like this side is very well curled, and like I didn't even curl that side. This side, yeah, I had to curl it, but I don't even think it's as curled as the other side. I don't know, it's really weird. Oh, maybe it's okay. It's weird. It's really weird. So I do like this mascara. I bought it, of course, because they have those awesome little commercials on social media. I probably saw it on Pinterest because I'm on Pinterest all the time. This very adorable 20-something young woman who has, blonde hair, and she's putting on this mascara, and it just looks totally amazing when she's done with it. Yeah, I didn't have really that exact effect. My lashes are not totally rocking the same look that she got. I think she's a person who happens to have blonde, basically see-through eyelashes, but they're awesome eyelashes. You just can't see them. And then when she put on the mascara, it was like, so, you know, but I do overall, this is, you know, a pretty good effect for me. I have not dabbled in falsies yet. If anybody wants me to try falsies, I will. It'll probably be a total train wreck, but I'm happy to entertain. So the last thing I wanted to share today is this lipstick. Okay, I also got this from Ulta. You will notice I got all my brushes from Ulta and most of my other stuff. Maybe a drugstore. But this I got from Ulta. It's from Styla. It is the color Patina, and this is a Stay All Day liquid lipstick. So yeah, it goes on liquidy. It quickly dries to a matte. When I start with matte lipstick, I always just put on, this is seriously how basic I am, Carmex Classic Lip Balm. Just a little bit, just so that we're not too like matted out. Sometimes I get too much on there and you gotta just take it right off. So I love this color. I just love this color. It just makes me feel amazing. I love the matte look. This one does run a little bit dry. It doesn't really bother me, but you can see the cracks in your lips. That doesn't really bother me so much because I feel that's what makes it look matte in a way. But it also may depend upon your lips. But I really love this color. Honestly, I had a phone interview today through Zoom because, you know, it's April in 2020, so we can't go anywhere. But I had a phone interview today via Zoom, and I wore this color, and similar to makeup to what I have on now, pretty basic. But even through just the video, like, I felt confident. I felt like I looked good in that camera. I felt like I was rocking the interview, and this was seriously, it's such a good like daytime lipstick. So let me show you. It's like mauve-y. But it's not like weird mauve, you know? Oh, yes. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Oh, I love it. So I read a tip that I have now been doing, which is that when you put on lipstick, let it dry a little bit before you press your lips together and before you blot. I don't even blot with matte lipsticks that are like long wear, stay all day, because they're just gonna stay on there, so I take it off. But this is my look, so I'm not gonna even press my lips together. My hair is kind of a disaster today. Maybe I'll do a hair video soon. But this is my pretty much basic everyday makeup look, a little bit of evening out the skin tone, a little bit of brightening with some blush and highlighter, a little mascara, and an awesome matte lip color. It is just, I love it. I love that color. It's so pretty. And so it was nice to meet you. I hope that you end up watching my video here. Yeah, I think it's pretty much a train wreck, but you know, I tried. If you like, subscribe, give it a like, etc. Look, nothing even came off. Oh wait, that time it did. It still needs to dry. Okay, bye.